Okay, so here we are. We are ready to build a foundation that's going to lead to our recovery from fibromyalgia. I'm so excited. So let's get into this first part. It is fibromyalgia is a syndrome. For many people, they don't understand what a syndrome is, so it's hard to keep fibromyalgia in perspective. So I believe you'll get your greatest insight into fibromyalgia by simply understanding the proper definition of a syndrome. According to Webster's dictionary, a syndrome is a bunch of symptoms that can occur together. Many diseases can cause the same syndrome. Let me say that again. Many different diseases can cause the same syndrome. So remember, you've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia syndrome. For example, fever in a sore throat is a very common syndrome. It can be caused by diseases as different as bacterial pharyngitis, the flu, cancer of the larynx. As you can see, there are three completely different diseases that cause the same syndrome or set of symptoms. In order to resolve this syndrome, you would first have to determine the actual underlying cause of the syndrome, then address each of these three causes differently. So you don't address the flu the same way that you would address bacterial pharyngitis. Of course, you wouldn't address cancer of the larynx the same way that you would address the flu. There are three completely separate diseases or conditions causing the very same or similar symptoms. For each of these three diseases or underlying causes, the road to health would be completely different. Now, if you're going to understand fibromyalgia, this is really a vital concept. So, in the same respect, people suffering from fibromyalgia syndrome share many common signs and symptoms, yet have a variety of different predisposing factors, as well as many different previously diagnosed or undiagnosed conditions, as well as different lifestyle choices that have led you to be diagnosed with the same syndrome. The individual suffering from fibromyalgia is not going to get healed with the masses. It is going to be done on an individual basis. That's why there will never be a pill that's going to cure fibromyalgia. In a sense, this is good for you. You don't have to wait for someone to discover the cause or the cure of fibromyalgia for you to regain your health. So, from a functional medicine perspective, we don't treat disease, we treat the person. In order for you to get better, we have to pick apart each aggravating condition, underlying predisposition, and aggravating factor. We peel these back like an onion. We do that in the discovery stage. So every fibromyalgia case that I have ever seen has been multi-system breakdown. We're going to talk about that in the very next video. Talk soon.